Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Lorenz. I'm training out of Gracie, Vienna under my professor Lorenz. It's my friend Ed. You know him from the first video, the big hit. So we're gonna keep talking about the Troubleshooting sweep, right? Let me quickly review it because maybe some of you forgot, right? You can always watch the first and second video. But there was a question about variations of the sweep, right? So let's go this. Now the way I showed it was from a 2-on-1, where we take a pistol grip and grab the material behind the triceps. That was the first video. And I like to shoot this leg deep and go here and get almost hip to hip, right? Get my hip underneath. And now the main shot is going to be done by the inside thigh here. So my hip is going to come up, my both knees are going to go and force this hip to the ground, right? And then we're going to come up. Now, there was a question, what about the variation where you don't go as deep, right? So, I think Sean Williams teaches this like as the crowbar, right? It's just a variation of the John Wayne sweep. Adam Matinsky, I think, too. So, I think he shows it with double sleeve grip, right? But the idea is you keep the knee outside in this variation. It's more of a longer range John Wayne, but it's the same mechanics if you think about it. This here, right, is the lever, is the crowbar. That's going to force this hip here to the ground. So it's also supremely strong, right? I would say this is more of a long range variation where we just keep the knee on the outside of the hip, but still you see I can generate a lot of torque. But you also saw I have to keep the knee trapped in some way, shape or form. That means I'm going to put my foot here, I'm going to pull it in a bit, and now I'm going to squeeze my knees, hip up, and turn the knees to the floor. Boom. Then you come up. So that would be one variation. There's more variations, by the way. There's the super close range one. I'm just going to mention it so you guys know. Where he unhooks and cross-faces me. And now maybe it's already too close or it's hard to get leverage here. So you can switch your feet to the inside here. And now you're bringing up a bit. Hip up, squeeze knees to the side. And now it's the same mechanics but with a different foot position, right? So it's a bit of a range question in a way, right? How far away is he or how close is he to you? Now, we're going to work from close range today. Last time I mentioned what happens if he gets too close, opportunistically, right? So he shoots in and I go for the sweep right away, like this, right? And you saw it was clamping down in the elbows, so you couldn't post. Now, what happens if I'm too late? So he goes here, he takes a crosses out and now he's here. And maybe I don't have the confidence to like really pull him completely over to the side. But what I can do is I can off-balance him over there. So I'm going to use the same setup here, right? I'm not going to focus so much on the elbow because I want him to open the elbow. That's the whole idea. So right now he's close, right? So if he's smart, once he feels he's going to have loose balance, he has to open here. You see, there's just a little opening here, but this is all I need. So I like to keep my elbow short in front of the face. We're going to be here, we're going to off-balance, and now look at this. I'm going to shoot my elbow through and go here. Now, there's two ways this can go, right? He might want to recover and come back into me. Then I'm going to go for the unhook variation. So let's go back. I'm here. I off-balance one, get my hand in. Now he comes back. I'm going to use to guide him up and go underneath him. Now we're in a very good half-guard situation. Lucas leg half-guard, right? I like to play this a lot. So I go here, I open the foot here, I go here. I can go for roll under sweeps or for dog fight. It's a different topic, right? I just want to tell you guys you can use this just to open up his elbow and get your unhook inside. And this is going to help you recovering a bad position, right? Because this is not good for you. If you get unhook cross face and knocks you down, man, it's tough, right? So again, I'm going to get my position here, 1, 2. You could use the short range one, by the way, that I mentioned before, right? But I like this one. Now, we're going to off balance and keep our elbow short. Whoop, to get it in here. I like to go knuckles behind the armpits. Because I know it's going to come back and I'm not going to try to hold, but I'm going to try to push up. I have to bring this weight over me, right? I'm going to help with my both knees also. So I'm going to be here, it's going to come back into me, I'm going to pull everything up here. Both knees and this arm. I'm going to go to my side, get the tight waist here. I like to go underneath the leg, we open this up. Now I'm in the stage. I can also go for the back. Many cool things you can do from the Lucas Ledge half guard, right? The second direction this can go, I'm going to show one more. Let's turn like this. He might not try to come back into me or not like with real conviction, but I can use it to push him a bit far over there. So he comes close here.
underhook cross face. Now, this time, I'm not expecting to go for the underhook. I'm expecting to off-balance a bit more and enter the ashi on this side, the single leg X-guard. So I'm going to frame, I'm going to take a thumb underneath the armpits. I'm going to look at the direction of the movement, of the sweep. Main configuration, we're going to twist and open. And this time we're going to keep shrugging him off and putting our right knee up to his hip, to here. Now look where we are. We can already start entering here, get this foot on the inside. And now we get single leg X-guard here. This is like a huge topic in and of itself, right? We can go for sweeps, for ankle locks, full X-guard. Again, different topic, right? Just want to tell you guys how to get out of this very compromised position, right? And again, all you need is some way of off-balancing to this side, okay? So again, I'm going to go here, 1, 2, I'm going to start twisting, opening, shrugging my head out. I can even post underneath the armpit and keep, let's start. I can post underneath the armpit and keep pushing it to this side, right? Now this left knee comes up, this one too. I'm going to find the foot. Now in gi, we have to be careful with the reap. No gi, you could start reaping here and going for heel hooks, right? So that's also an option here. So again, the John Wayne is not just a sweep, it's a mechanic to off-balance our opponent and recover from a very bad position. Okay, so I would say those are the two main ones I use, by the way, guys. If, just one point of interest here, come close please. If this knee is off the floor, so he turns his hip more down, yes, now the John Wayne is a bit hard, right? There's ways to do it. I know some people like going for double John Waynes here, right, where they John Wayne once, they trip out, they go John Wayne twice, and then they can do it again. Personally, if the knee is up, I like to go more into like a half butterfly situation. And then I'm gonna use off balances to this side, but also, like I should show you to this side. I can go back to the single leg X-guard entry I just showed. Right, so always watch this knee. If it's on the floor, the John Wayne is extremely strong, right? If it's off the floor, then you have to decide for yourself. Can you recover, bring it back on the floor, or do you want to send in a half butterfly hook? Maybe I'm going to talk about the half butterfly some other time, but I think for the John Wayne, that's one nice addition to your game. So use it offensively, right? Right in the beginning to like get the sweep. If you get stuck, then it's a great tool to just go back into the game and start attacking again, right? Thank you very much.